Hey guys, Outdoor Enthusiast 88 here again. Got another review for you today, and this is something I've been actually working on for quite a few months now. This is a review on some TSA approved items that I actually put into a pouch as an EDC pouch for traveling, whether that be abroad or domestic in the US. And really I've been traveling pretty much all over the world with this pouch, and I'll tell you some of the stories about some of the items that have been in question at the TSA or security around the world, and also items that they just don't care about. So without further ado, here is the pouch of choice. It is actually a Maxpedition. You get these in the $20 range on Amazon. This is actually the Fatty Pocket Organizer. See that right there? And I'll put a couple of links below. This is actually the foliage green color. Maxpedition makes great quality pouches. I considered saving some money on this pouch and actually going a little cheaper, but honestly, for the price you pay, you fit a lot into this right here. And this actually goes in my backpack or my suitcase everywhere I go now. It's got some bare essentials in there, and these are just items I picked to give you guys some ideas on something that could be really neat. So let's dive in. So on this organizer pouch here from Maxpedition, it does have this webbing in the front with a Velcro on the inside here, as well as Velcro. You'll see right there, as well as Velcro for a patch here. You could put a patch on there if you want. I find that they kind of get snagged in the backpack when I'm carrying it, but that's fine. And this mesh here gets kind of cramped a little bit because of all the stuff you have in there already. Real nice zippers. I have never had a problem with the zippers. Real high, good high quality. Part of the reason why I got this pouch, just rave reviews, good quality product. A little pricey for what it is, but it'll last. So you'll notice I kind of busted this in, and you can kind of tell right off the bat, I do a lot of stuff with IT tools, technical stuff on my travels, so I wanted to make sure I had a little bit of something, for a little bit of everything I could need at one point during my travels. And to start kind of going on maybe the big part here to show you. So of course, something everyone needs when they travel now, pretty much, external battery pack. This is a little anchor here, a little external battery pack. You can see it has a little indication bar. These are real cheap now. I think they're like under 20 bucks. Just pick one up, charges your phone, I think 4 times now. Awesome product. This is actually something I've used quite a bit. This is actually a mini first aid kit, and I threw it in a mesh bag that I had just lying around, and actually I put it in with some plastic there. Here's some antibiotic stuff. Put that right there. A bunch of things inside here. I have some Tylenol labeled with the expiration date. We got some sterile pads. We have some various types of Band-Aids, some thicker bandages, and some gauze. So you can do some minor as well as a little bit more deep cuts until you can find medical attention with some of this right here. Nothing fancy, but a little travel first aid kit does go a long ways, and I do find that one of this little antibiotics with the pain relief does help. You never know what can happen on the road. So now we got those out of the way. Let's show you guys kind of left to right. So you'll notice that I do have a tactical pen right here. Now I've been carrying this all over the place when I travel because a lot of times you can't carry a knife, especially through TSA. Now this right here is just a nice pen. I've never had it questioned. I've had this for a few years now, carried all over the place. Keep it in my pocket whenever we go places, especially in Europe where knives have real strict laws. You can carry this, it's better than nothing. I mean, that will hurt if you hit someone in the right spot, and you might have a fighting chance. So it's a good little makeshift weapon, a little better than a regular pen, obviously, so good to have on there. I have a little Griffin tool right here, a little Griffin pocket tool. Just a bunch of things. I've actually used this quite a bit. You can probably see in there quite a bit with the bottle opener. So on my travels, I busted this out, and everyone's asking, you know, hey, anyone have a beer opener? There you go, or your beverage of choice. Little Griffin tool, little screwdriver, hex on there and everything. A nice pen, which is kind of hard to get out. Let's see. These are, by the way, when you get this pouch, this is gonna pop off the thing. When you get this pouch, these little pieces here are real stiff. You'll notice they're real stiff elastic on there, which is good. Good to see that they do have some real strong materials on there. Here's a little pen, double-sided Sharpie, chapstick. This is a little $2 screwdriver. Believe it or not, you can carry these types of tools on the plane now. There is a limit to the length. You have to take a look at that. But you have about 4 types of sizes for your Phillips and flathead screwdrivers. It's a little Stanley pocket screwdriver. Good for little screws and stuff. I have an extra carabiner on there. There's a hook there on the inside of the pouch. Let's see what's in here. All right, so here are a bunch of wipes, computer screen, phone, tablet, whatever, duct tape wrapped around a card, always important. Little notepad, kind of old school there, but you never know. Going over here, got some extra paracord. 2 glow sticks. Now, these are just the Dollar Tree special, right? They're actually, I think, made for like little necklaces or something. You can get nicer ones in here. They just seem to fit really well to get 2 of them in there with the rope there or the paracord. And this, having glow sticks on you is good in a power outage or something like that. Something good to have. Going along with the power outage, or walking around at night, I do have a ProTac 1AA by Streamlight. This thing is awesome. It lasts a few hours, has really good settings. You'll see there's a low, high, and a strobe. And with that, I carry an extra Duracell battery on there. Just 1AA, lasts quite a while. Does have the kind of tactical rim there, so you can actually go and use it to bash something if you need to. But it's a light duty flashlight for sure, but it's something to use. It's better than your flashlight on your phone. Have a little tape measure, measuring things like anything you need to measure. This is about 3 feet. This is the first tool in this pouch that you might get in trouble with. So this is a Gerber Solstice. Obviously, I've never had it taken away, but it's actually a pretty old, I would say almost 10 years old now. I've had it for quite a long time. It hasn't seen too much use. It's got a pair of scissors on it. It's got a couple of different kinds of screwdrivers, bottle opener, can opener, that kind of thing, if you notice that. Spring-loaded scissors. And what it does is it makes the TSA, or has the TSA or security or going through, question if there's a blade on it, because they need, obviously there's no sharp blades on a plane. So I actually take this out of the pouch when I travel and I put it in my pocket, and I put this right in the bin because I have had it probably about 50% of the time. TSA will pull that out of the bin, take a look at it, put it back. The other 50% of the time, they just let it go with the bin and I pick it up, away I go. So no matter what kind of Gerber tool, like not just Gerber tool, what kind of multi-tool you want to carry is a TSA approved tool, because Gerber makes a couple of them. They will check them half the time for a blade, just to let you know. But scissors are okay. So there you go. Let's see what else we got here. So the other pouch on this side is actually a zippered pouch, whereas this one on this side here was just kind of open. So in here, I have a spare phone cord, very important, especially for your external battery pack right here. And we'll talk about this spork in a minute. Got an emergency little compass, little signal mirror, little whistle, needle and thread, you never know. Oh yeah, that little Gerber, the Griffin tool came with a little card just kind of explaining what they have for tools. Here's a couple little dental picks, some little ear cleaners there, little Q-tips in case you need it for anything. Charger for your phone if you need it. And, you know, something to consider is always to have a few bucks on. You don't have to have a lot of cash stored up here, but like $3 or $4. You never know if you're stuck in an airport, you need to go to like a vending machine or something. I mean, you never know where you could be and you might need some singles. So something to think about. Now the spork, cheap little $3, $2 thing you can get off of at Walmart there. It's got a little screwdriver, little bottle opener, can opener, a little fork, little spork spoon, hex thing, real cheap, right? This actually, it's in my pouch and I never really take it out. And of the last like 5 times I've flown, never a problem. But the last time I flew, it was through up in Boston, I believe, in Logan Airport, and they actually pulled me aside and said, you know, sir, do you have a knife in your bag? And I said no, and they thought that this little piece here was a knife. So whatever that means to them, but anyways, I had to pull the pouch out, open this up, dump some stuff out, find the spork. So the spork is kind of cool. I mean, you might need it, you might not. Just something to consider. So this happened once out of like 5 times. So you're at like a 20% rate there of them pulling that potentially out, thinking it's a blade or something, like a sharp object. And that's it, guys. You got to go to pull string here if you want to go pull this out of your bag. You can run it through some webbing. Awesome little pouch. So that's pretty much everything I can carry on the EDC, and that's max. I mean, you can probably fit only a couple more little things in here, a couple little like chapstick size things, That's it. So I've used quite a bit of this stuff in the past, so it's good to have on hand, but I really want to show you guys some ideas for EDC, for TSA approved, and just give you guys some of the stories I've had in the past. So, well, hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, let me know if you have any questions below, and have a good one.